Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Judge with Game for Glory's Thursday evening, afternoon Eurocast, as I'm going to call it. We are in Champ Select here already. I hope you guys enjoyed that little musical interlude I threw in there. I had some people asking, so do it a little early, but not too long. So we're going for some bands here. Looks like they're going to pick off Zach again, blue team. Looks like the same play as last time, and purple team taking out Vayne this time around instead of giving blue team a chance to ban it. Of course, I'm sure these are targeted bans. I'm sure these guys do research on each other, and they know what they're going to ban. Another Thresh ban, of course. Thresh, a prime support. If you play support, you probably know how to play Thresh. And he's very strong with those chains. As long as you can hit those hooks, you're all good. So he's a good one to ban. Purple team going to go ahead and ban out Zed. Saw him play the last game, as I'm sure some of you know. And looks like you won't see him play this time around, as purple team does not want to play against him. Not a bad choice. That death mark, his burst combo is very strong. Next up for blue team, Shenban. Someone called that in the chat Reaper. You just won $50. Not actually, of course, because I don't have money to give you. But Shen of not a bad choice ban. He can be very strong with his ganks, especially if you're working with a great team comp that plays to his ult. And a final ban for purple team, the Blitzcrank ban, and Never Undead. That would be money for you as well, but I don't have that kind of money. Sorry. But again, Blitzcrank, similar to Thresh, if you can land those fists, you're going to deal some damage and get your team some bonus. Blue team going to go ahead and pick up Nasus. Will we see him top? Will we see him jungle? Who knows? I know, but I'm not going to tell you until after the game starts, because that wouldn't be fair if there's any of these guys watching. Purple team picking up J4, and it looks like probably their ADC, Graves. Don't often see him played, actually, on the NA servers. Not as much as I used to. And you don't really see him played anywhere but ADC, so that's probably where we're going to see him. Renekton, of course, strong solo top. I'm hoping to see that new skin out of him, actually. I guess Renekton could jungle, but you never see him jungling. But he might be, who knows. But it could be a lot of fun if he did. And Cruddy on Brand. Got a buddy who loves to play Brand. Brand very strong still. As long as you can hit that ult nicely, it deals a lot of damage. And he gets basically a passive ignite with his burn. It's pretty good. I'm digging it. Purple team. Their next pick. Let's see what we got. Johnny Balls Deep. I see you're also you're watching the stream. Good seeing you. What are you gonna pick though? Who knows? You might know. I don't know. Your team might know. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go off on a tangent there and just let you guys know that I haven't eaten since this morning and I'm quite hungry. It's past lunchtime. Ooh, an Elise pick. That'll be fun. Will we see a jungle Elise? Or, mid maybe? Mid Elise? Or probably a solo top. Not sure, but you never know. Could mix it up a bit. And then Lissandra coming in there with most likely your middle pick. Support Elise. Good call, Zot. I'm willing to bet that's exactly what's going to happen. We'll see that Elise in the bottom lane supporting pretty hard. And it'll be good times had by everybody. Next up for blue team. What are we going to see? What do they need? It looks like they'll probably need a support and an ADC. Unless we see an ADC brand, which would be really odd. For sure. But it could be a lot of fun. I don't know. I've never tried it. I do ADC Annie sometimes. That's fun. But I don't think brand works the same. But it does look like they're going to pick up Caitlyn. At least they're hovering over Caitlyn. And Leona. So maybe we'll see another of those pool party skins coming in. That could be a lot of fun. Actually, we might see at least 3 if that Graves has the pool party skin. And I hope you do, Maxi Fresh. Because if you don't, you're really going to bum everybody out who's watching the stream right now. And if you're watching it, I hope you're panicking and buying this skin right now. Because it's a good skin. Graves is wearing a medallion. And you know, guys who wear medallions are the classiest guys of all. And Purple Team rounding it out with a Nami pick. So we'll probably see her and Graves in the bot lane. So lineups right now, it's looking like Nasus, Brand, Renekton, Leona, and Caitlyn. Probably see that Leona and Caitlyn in the bottom lane. Nectin most likely top. Brand in the middle, and Nasus in the jungle is what I'm going to say. But who knows? Could have Nasus on the top and Renekton in the jungle. I don't know. And then Purple Team, we got G4. Potential jungle, maybe solo top. I have seen him played solo top. It's not a bad thing. Graves, probably going to be the only place he can go in that bottom lane with his support Nami, unless mid Nami, but I don't think so. He can't go mid. Don't give me that. Probably support Nami. Elise could go one of 3 directions here. 4 if you wanted to put her in the bottom lane. Who knows though? She might just go ahead and go jungle. Who knows? But I knows, and you're about to knows, because that 3-minute delay is now going. So that means the guys are loading into the game, and we are checking people out. So we're definitely going to see that Nasus in the jungle. Nasus jungle, in my opinion, not the easiest jungle to do. He does have fairly strong ganks with his Wither, though. Yeah. As long as he farms up, as long as he can farm up his Q decently, I don't think there should be a big problem. You're going to see Brand in the middle, guaranteed, and that Renekton's going to be up top. And that's just where those guys play, right? I mean, those are pretty standard for those lanes. And then, of course, your bottom lane there, you got Caitlyn outranging that Graves with the Leona support for some stuns and some extra armor. You're going to see G4 in the jungle. Was there really any doubt? I mean, G4 is kind of a classic jungler. You don't normally see him if in any other lane. He's pretty much just a jungler. And then you got Graves. He's going to be in that bot lane. That Nami support, she's going to be throwing stuns from the bushes. They're going to have to watch out for those, because that'll give Graves some free hits. And especially if Nami's got her buff up as well, that'll give Graves quite a bit of extra damage, actually, while they're trapped in that bubble. Lysandra in the middle. Very good ganking potential from her, actually, with... is it her E? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but that claw that comes flying out gives her great gank potential. It goes over pretty much everything. So she is going to be something to watch out for. Blue team is definitely going to have to throw some wards up. Then you're going to see that Elise most likely in the top lane. I don't think we will see... Well, that Elise, again, good mobility on her. She can jump over walls as long as there's minions or an enemy there. And she's got really good damage potential with her combos, being able to deal percent total and then percent remaining damage. She's fairly strong both ways. So I'm looking forward to this match. The last European match I watched was great. I loved it. Tell your friends that I'm shoutcasting. Tell your friends about Game for Glory, and tell your friends to watch this little thing I whipped up here. GameForGlory.net. Sign up for a free account now. Just fill in the required information, and within minutes, you'll be on your way to winning money for your favorite games. It's just that easy. Select your favorite games from PC, Xbox, and PS3. Then, once you've selected your game, select the appropriate time slot, region, and rank for your skill level, and get ready to have some fun. Game for Glory hosts free games every week. Once you win a few games, you'll notice that you've accumulated a few calories. Game for Glory also offers a streaming profile, where you can link your Twitch account to your Game for Glory account. Anytime you go live on Twitch, it will show in the Player POV section of the website. This will help get your name out to the world. You'll also be able to check out previous streams from our Game for Glory shoutcasters. Still have questions? Check out the FAQ section of the website. If you don't find what you're looking for, go ahead and pop a question into the G4G chat. There's always someone online. GameForGlory.net. Experience esports. Alright, and we are into the game here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I worked pretty hard on it, I'll be honest. But we are starting up. We haven't missed too much yet, so yeah, just some classic builds going out. Classic jungle, Hunter's Machete, and 5 red sodas for that classic jungle look that everyone so desires. And looks like just some pretty average builds. A lot of wards coming out from blue team there. I said it last game, I'll say it again. Wards win games, guys. They win them, and they save lives. I'm not sure that Nasus is aware there's a ward in that bush. But I don't think he cares right now. However, it looks like they're going to go for a gank on him. They know he's there. He has no idea they're there, though. So we'll see what happens. The bubble goes down. He gets cocooned as well. It looks like he's ignited. He's flashing over the wall. Will he be able to get out in time, though? Looks like he's just barely going to make it out. Big play coming in from purple team already. Trying to pick up an early kill. Putting that harass down. Trying to get Nasus out of the jungle. Maybe shut him down a bit so he gets a bit behind. But I think he might just make it back in time. He did have to burn a potion on that. And his flash. So he is going to be somewhat behind comparatively to this J4. But we'll see how it works out for him. He's on his way back into the jungle. Looks like Brand is hanging out for a leash there. And I think Leona's going to come up as well. Well, and looks like Caitlyn. Caitlyn might just guard, though. We'll have to see what she does. No, they are going to help Brand take that red buff a bit faster. Brand not taking his Q first, though. He's taking his aura. That aura of destruction is what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure what it's actually called off the top of my head. It's late. Early. Whatever. Leona here cleaning up some wards already. Nami threw that down, but she's got that vision ward in there, so she is not going to let them get too much vision over them. Leona did pick up quite a few wards before she came into lane, so she is ready for it. Renekton popping down a ward in the top lane there as well. He's watching for the ganks. He doesn't want to get J4'd. Just some farming going on now. Not too much exciting, but it'll pick up. Oh, it'll pick up. Renekton pushing his lane a bit, trying to get those last hits, optimize his gold, try and freeze his lane up there a bit in the middle. And by in the middle, I mean the middle of his lane, not the middle lane. Should clarify that. Looks like a double gank up top. Nasus and J4 coming in. Renekton spinning all over the place, slice and dice. But it looks like that both sides are going to back off here. J4 sticking around as well as Nasus. Looks like we've got fire versus ice in the middle there. I didn't even put that together right away. But it is happening. In theory, Brand should be able to win this. Leona now going in on Nami. Nami taking a beating here from the Caitlyn and the Leona. She's got to be careful though, but it doesn't look like Caitlyn and Leona are going to chase too hard. They're just going to back off a bit and save themselves the pain, just in case they get pulled under that tower. Leona now hiding in that bush, and they don't see her, but I think they suspect she's there. Looks like Nasus is pinging for gank in the middle. He's on his way. J4 is going to pick up the rude dudes. I think he'll probably come around and help Lissandra. At least I would if I was jungling. Lissandra now getting stunned, unable to get away with her claw, and that is going to be first blood for the Brand for blue team again, picking up first blood as they did in the last one. It's not the same team, but it is the same color team, I suppose. Now Renekton going in on Elise here in the top, doing some stuns, spinning, culling the meek, as it were. I noticed we don't see any of those pool party skins, guys. What are you doing? It's not as exciting if you don't have pool party skins. It's the summer. Even though the summer's technically over, those skins should have come out months ago. Renekton now going in on Elise, dealing quite a bit of damage, stunning her, shutting down her minion farm a bit, trying to get an upper hand on her here, and it looks like it's working so far. He's up a little bit on minions. Gosh, Nami throwing down that aqua prison, but whiffing a bit. I think it was just to push some of the pressure off of them and get them out of the kind of away from the tower a bit. They don't want to take too many hits this early. Renekton is going to go in on Elise here, and he's going to take some tower hits for it, but he's not that concerned. Slicing and dicing back in onto Elise. What was Elise thinking coming down on those minions? I'm not sure if she was just trying to bait Renekton under the tower and wasn't close enough or what, or if it was a misclick. But getting just shut down under that tower while Renekton has had the upper hand. Nasus now laying the hurt onto mid again, and mid almost going down. She's burning, and Cruddy's going to pick up the kill there. Looked like Nasus might have gotten the kill with his Q, but the burn, guess it didn't quite take her down, and one tick from the burn went off and got her down. You got to be careful with that Brand. With those ganks, that burn can make the difference between life or death. Blue team now pushing up their lane a bit, putting the pressure on fairly hard here. They haven't seen too many ganks from from Nasus, but they really haven't needed it so far. J4, now Mia, he seems to be back at the base, making some purchases. Renekton going in again on Elise, laying a little smackdown on her, trying to chase her off those minions. And you got to be careful with that Renekton. He'll spin in, he'll stun you, he'll spin around, and he'll spin out. That's a classic Renekton combo here. He's going in on her again, stunning her down. Elise taking quite a bit of damage. Renekton ulting now. I didn't realize he had his ult already, and that's going to be another kill for Renekton. He's now 2-0 in solo top, and he is just putting on the pressure here. It looks like Nasus is pinging for Dragon already. He doesn't realize that there's a ward down, though, and it looks like Renekton's going to go back and do some dirty farming now. Lissandra taking some damage from that brand. You got to watch that stun combo. It can hurt you, and it can burn you. And it will burn you, in fact. And if you're ice, you're just going to melt under the pressure. And there, the ult goes off. No bounce, though. J4 just out of range of the bounce. But he is going to come in and cover the mid lane for Lissandra. She needs to heal up a bit. Now, what's Leona going in on... on Graves here. Sorry, I'm out of water and I need a little sip. There we go. Going in on Graves there, dealing some damage. Pokak pushing him off. Trying to keep the pressure on their lane. J4 still not in the bottom lane. He's offering this blue buff to Lissandra, but Lissandra seems to be ignoring him right now. Oh, she's gotten the hint. She's on her way now. And we'll see Lissandra picking that up. That might give her a bit of an advantage over Brand if Brand doesn't already have the blue buff himself. I don't think he does, but I might be mistaken. Caitlyn putting some pretty serious pressure on this bottom lane, dealing damage. Renekton's slicing and dicing his way in there, dropping the stun and dropping a Call to Meek on him. Elise needs to be pretty careful about that. Brand putting the tower pressure on. He's getting some free hits in. So far, blue team is up 4-0. And Nasus is up here. Elise does not know Nasus is in the bush. Little brothers gank going on here. And Elise needs to back off, or else she is going to get the pointy end of Nasus's stick, as well as Renekton's dunk saber. That's what I'm going to call that, because that's what it does. Renekton, oh! Ult's just in the nick of time. He was ignited underneath that tower and about to take a tower hit, but he ults just in time, getting that little boost to health and saving his life. Oh, the plays! That was amazing. I didn't even realize his ult was up. He is almost dead, but he did be out, and he's going to save his life, putting Renekton up 3-0 now over the Elise. Excuse me. Big plays coming out of blue team again here. Purple team now putting the pressure back, but Leona's coming back up. She's dropping stuns, but the Aqua Prison goes down, as well as the Tidal Wave, but it looks like they're going to pick up the... Nami barely making it out alive, dropping that health bomb on herself, keeping herself alive just enough to get the kill onto Leona there. Caitlyn dropping a Piltover Peacemaker onto Graves and picking up that kill on Nami, but not enough on Graves, and Graves is going to go ahead and pick up a kill over Caitlyn. Graves is very slowed now. Nas is coming in with a bottom gank, flashing in to secure that kill with his Q. That's going to give him a pretty decent boost to his Q, which is not a bad thing for him. The more that gets farmed, the better he's going to be. And the scarier he is going to be. He's just going to chunk towers and have mad siege potential in the later game. So Purple Team needs to start shutting that down while they can. And it looks like Nasus is just going to run by and do some proxy farming here. Going to do a little bit of greasy farming. What can you do when that's your best choice? Brand now being chased by J4 and Lissandra. And J4 coming in, but Renekton's here as well. Renekton gets trapped in the Cataclysm. Lissandra breaking out her ult as well in the Cataclysm. Renekton culling the Meek there. Lissandra was a bit meek for that one, but he's going to go ahead and pick up a double kill for himself on the weak J4. J4 had very little health, and he needed to go a bit earlier. Caitlyn now along with Leona chasing down this Nami. Nami flashing in the nick of time, getting out of that stun pull. And that would have been the end of her if she'd gotten caught there, but she did not. So that's going to be, that was a very nice play for her. And NASA's back up top here, and it looks like they might just take down this tower, Elise being chased off. 2v1 again. NASA should just set up a tent. It would be a lot more comfortable when he's camping. But he's definitely putting the pressure on, and I'm liking it a lot. Oh, we had a message deleted because it was a link. Sorry, guy. However, Nami going in, Leona dropping stuns hard. Nami and Graves really trying to pick up the kill on the Caitlyn, and they're going to get it. However, Nami gets the kill. Bloodthirsty support in the bottom lane. Jeez. Bottom lane is really pushing back here. I thought they might get shut down because of that Caitlyn range, but they are really pushing back and working hard. I think those heals are really helping out Graves for sure. Heals are a very good thing for a support to be thrown out there. Leona going in again. I think she's just trying to put some pressure down, but G4 is coming down for a gank, and I think this might be it for Leona. Pulling himself in, Nasus is coming down, and I think he's going to get the kill on this Nami. She was being chunked out by the tower. Nasus is breaking out his ult now. Brand is here as well. Brand getting the stun off onto J4. J4 taking some damage. Nasus getting a double kill here. J4 getting burnt down from that Brand ult. Just not much you can do when you're burning. Unless you have a fire extinguisher, you're gonna die. Renekton now getting cocooned. Elise going in on him. I think she changed a bit early there. Renekton breaking out his ult here. He's just gonna go ahead and call all these meek. That's Dragon now for blue team. Lissandra breaking out her ult there, but it's not gonna save her this time around. Piltover, or not Piltover, Peacemarker, Caitlyn's ult was just about to go off. However, Elise is fairly low here. She picks up the kill over Renekton, and she's barely surviving it. That little bit of lifesteal she's getting from those, from the Spiderlings is keeping her alive up top there. I'm really liking it. Now everybody coming in bottom here. We got a 3-play. Brand breaking out his ult there. Looks like they're going to get a kill over the Graves. And Nasus is chasing down Nami now. However, he's going to get locked in that Cataclysm, and there's no escape for him, except for the fact that Cataclysm dropped. If he would have run, I think he still would have died. So he might as well just deal some damage while he's in there, right? Nami now heading back to her lane. Her support is not with her this time around, as he did just get burnt to death. You gotta watch those, excuse me, you gotta watch those Brand plays. They can be scary, especially when you start grouping up. That ult is just going to bounce around. Caitlyn now taking some tower hits. Renekton in the middle, stunning Lissandra just as she threw out her E, but she did manage to become unstunned just before it landed so she could teleport away. Caitlyn taking no tower hits. Sorry, that was, I looked like it was on her, but it was on a minion. And I think they're just going to go ahead and take down this tower. There's not much Graves can do to defend it. So, blue team now up 2 towers to 0 and 14 to 8. The kills are starting to pick up for blue team, or purple team that is. They're starting to catch up, but they're still a little bit behind. So they need to play safe, play smart, and watch the ganks. Blue team has wards everywhere. Purple team does have some wards, but not as many. And, yeah, this game is feeling somewhat reminiscent of the last game. Yeah, I use the word reminiscent. Where blue team just kind of started to gain momentum, and they kept rolling with it. Renekton sticking with the split push tactic, making Elise unable to leave her lane. She has to stick around and fight this Renekton. Nasus in the bottom already. He's ready for another gank. Lissandra taking mad burns from this Brand. He is like some sort of comedian that focuses on insulting people, just burns everywhere. Another kill, actually, for the support again. Bloodthirsty supports everywhere. Just a lot of damage. Renekton now fighting this top lane. And he's dealing quite a bit of damage there. That ult, you got to be careful with Renekton. He can deal a lot. He can put out a lot of damage, tons of damage, as it were. He's gonna go ahead and fight under this tower, stun Elise, and he's gonna pick up that kill with minimal issues. And I think that might be a tower as well. No one seems to be on their way up top, and I think Renekton's just gonna go ahead and pick up that tower. Lissandra now poking back, but middle lane is getting steamrolled here again. Nasus just chunking down that tower with his Q. And again, Renekton's up top. G4 comes in just in the nick of time, but to no avail. Renekton's going to go ahead and pick up that tower, and he's going to fight G4 with very little health. And G4 taking so much damage. This is cray-cray. That's right, I said cray-cray. Not something I'd normally say, but I'm going to say it. Nami coming in with Lissandra for the save on J4 there, dealing quite a bit of damage, but unfortunately Lissandra had to break out her ult for that one. And now the ult's going off from Brand, bouncing it around. Nami, she's not that low. I thought she was lower. She is burning, though, and it looks like she's just going to go ahead and burn to death. There's not much you can do, especially when you're a fish burning to death. I mean, the irony. I mean, what are you going to do about that? J4 now getting stunned, dropping a Cataclysm on Brand, trying to shut him down, but it looks like J4 is going to get shut down as well. The snipe goes out and picks up the kill. Caitlyn picking up a kill over J4. Crazy stuff going on. I love these games, guys. They get me really excited. It could be the lack of sleep. It could be the energy drink and the coffee I've had today, but it doesn't matter what it is. I'm having fun. Blue team's going to go ahead and give that red buff to Caitlyn there. Get her some extra damage, and she also has a blue buff there. She's double buffing. Lissandra cruising down the middle now. We'll see what she's up to. I think she's just going to go ahead and come back to her lane and try and get some more farm up for herself. But it looks like Graves and Nami have taken a temporary residence up there. But nope, it looks like they are leaving now. Looks like Graves is now going to pick up the dog. And Caitlyn's just heading back to her lane, defend that tower. Dragon's up in 30 seconds. I think lots of wards coming down from purple team now. They're finally getting some vision. It would have been good for them to have that a bit earlier. But I guess it's better late than never. J4 picking up the rude dudes. Got to get some of that CS. Pick it up a bit. He's only at 55 right now. But they are only 9 kills behind. Not quite as bad as the last game, but still an advantageous lead for the blue team. They are 9 kills ahead, 19 kills at 19 minutes. They're almost getting 1 kill a minute here. If they can pick another one up in the next 30-ish seconds, I'll give them, you know, 1 a minute for sure. But they are going to go ahead and pick up Dragon. Leona going in now. She's pulling herself into that fight. Nasus trying to get the Wither off. He does get the Wither off, but no stun for him. So Lissandra's going to get out scot-free. But Renekton keeping up the split push tactic. He doesn't want to leave his lane, and it's working for him. He's able to run. He's ulting out. He's trying to pick up this Lissandra now. Lissandra going down fairly quickly, grabbing a heal from Nami there, but in bottom lane, Graves was caught out by himself, and Nasus picks up another kill. I'm calling 1 kill a minute for the blue team here, guys. 20 minutes in, they've got 20 kills. It's looking really good for them, and the split push tactic that they're using is really doing it for me. I like the split push. It can win as long as you've got someone who knows what they're doing. J4 now coming in on this Caitlyn. He's trying to get that Caitlyn kill. Nasus throwing out the Wither, slow him down a bit. And looks like J4 is just going to back off, try and keep the minions off the tower. And Elise is going to go heal up. And I think their whole team should probably go heal up and spend some money. Lissandra stepping on that trap. And there's the surrender, actually. I guess that's the game. I was not expecting a surrender there, but that is good game, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Just 1 kill a minute from that blue team. It was really hard to come back from that. I thought for sure they were going to they were going to get a bit of an advantage pushing down that Nasus out of the jungle early like that, but to no avail for them. But that's it for games for today. I've been your host, The Judge. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I'll be back tomorrow with more League, more European League, that is, the Eurocast, as I call it. I hope you join us. We have a lot of fun, and I hope you do too. Check out GameForGlory.net. I'm going to go ahead and plug myself. Check out my Twitch channel. Zot just posted. I stream from time to time, and I'd love some new followers. I'd love to, give shout-outs on my channel, But have a great evening, guys. I know it is the evening there in Europe. It's the afternoon here, so wherever you are, have a good whatever it is.